Cognitive gains and losses in adulthood. Although a small percentage of the population experiences significant cognitive loss before the age of 65, most adults experience only small changes in brain functioning until late adulthood. The biological changes that most adults experience, loss of neurons, slower neuronal firing, etc., do not significantly impact cognition. However, various health behaviors, particularly nutrition, exercise, and substance use, do affect cognition by slowing blood circulation. Thus, an adult's choices can directly affect his or her cognitive capacity. Of particular importance is how an adult reacts to stress. Adulthood can be a particularly stressful time. Much can happen in a span of 40 years. Accumulated stress takes a physical toll as well as an emotional one, with brain functioning taking a strong hit. Moreover, there is the potential for a vicious cycle, with stress leading to physical changes that in turn affect cognition, which leads to poor decision-making, poor health behaviors, and further stress, and health problems and cognitive declines as a result. How can adults manage stressors effectively? Much research has focused on coping strategies, with the main division between avoidant coping, which is more negative, for example by using substances to escape the stressor, and positive coping, either through problem solving or through trying to change one's emotional reaction to a situation. Interestingly, culture plays a role in how one copes with stress. For example, there are gender differences in positive coping strategies, with men using problem-focused coping more and women using emotion-focused coping more. Furthermore, there are racial differences in the frequency of and responses to stressors that can affect cognition. Weathering refers to the process in which a person's resilience, both psychological and physical, is stripped away by the accumulation of stress. Research has shown that weathering occurs more rapidly in African Americans, which may be attributable to the stressful experience of living in racially charged times. Although adults do experience cognitive losses, particularly when under stress, they also experience cognitive gains. A well-documented phenomenon that begins in adulthood and extends into late adulthood is selective optimization with compensation. According to this theory, adults try to have the best possible experience, optimization, by becoming proficient at the things that are most important to them, and to compensate for physical and cognitive losses, compensation. In other words, adults try to specialize their knowledge and skills, which results in a decrease in skills that are not practiced as much. This specialization is known as the development of expertise. Expertise is characterized by four things. First, it is intuitive, meaning that an expert relies heavily on accumulated personal experience. Second, it is automatic, meaning that information is processed and responded to immediately, without extensive conscious analysis. Third, experts have more and better strategies, according to Berger. They are better equipped at problem solving, especially in novel situations. Finally, experts are flexible. They are not as fazed by changes in plan or routine, and they enjoy the challenges of adapting to these new conditions. Not surprisingly, using the mind benefits the mind. Experts and others who engage in cognitively challenging work continue to be cognitively skilled in their area of specialty. Reflection. What cognitive changes have you noticed in yourself since entering adulthood, that is, after age 25? In what areas have you developed expertise? How has this benefited you professionally? Personally,